Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: St. Louis Cardinals vs. Chicago Cubs, San Francisco Giants vs. Los Angeles Dodgers, and Philadelphia Phillies vs. Boston Red Sox, which are happening on Saturday, May 22, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about St. Louis Cardinals vs. Chicago Cubs match. Chicago won for the 5th time in 7 games as they earned the win in the finale of their 4-game set with the Nationals at home Thursday night. Over on the Cardinals side, they played a couple of games versus the Pirates this week, winning both 5-2 and 8-5. In the Friday game, St. Louis had a brief lead but had virtually no chance at catching up after the 8th. Carlos Martinez lasted 6.0 innings with 2 earned. The Cubs entered Friday second in the NL Central, 3 games behind the Cardinals for the top spot. In Thursday's game, Chicago erased a 2-0 deficit after the top of the first as they blanked Washington the rest of the way. Jock Peterson RBI, Anthony Rizzo and Ian Happ 2 runs, 3 RBI. Each had 2 hits in the game. Happ homered twice, giving him 6 on the season. While the Cardinals are expected to get a pair of arms back in their rotation this weekend with the return of Martinez and Mikolas, one has to be a bit concerned about trying to lean on that duo. After all, Martinez has had his ups and downs this year and Mikolas hasn't thrown a pitch in a regular season game in 20 months. One has to think that both will be on pitch counts, which is going to put pressure on the Cardinals' bullpen. St. Louis swept a brief 2-game set against the Pirates at home as they prevailed on Wednesday in their last game. The Cardinals entered Friday holding a 3-game advantage over the Cubs in the NL Central race. Paul Goldschmidt 2 RBI, had 3 hits for St. Louis, while Tommy Edman 2 runs, 3 RBI, added a pair. The Cardinals jumped to a 6-0 lead after 2 innings and rolled the rest of the way. My betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago Cubs. The Los Angeles Dodgers have certainly been a bit of a streaky ball club to start the 2021 season as they started the season 13-2 but then lost 15 of their next 20 games, only win 9 of their last 10 games. Walker Buehler is expected to get the call for his 9th start of the season for the Dodgers here. He comes in 2-0 with a 2.98 ERA, a 0.877 whip, 7 walks and 54 strikeouts over 51.1 innings of work this season. Buehler earned the win in his last start, which came Monday at home against the Diamondbacks. He threw 7 innings, allowing no runs on 1 hit with 4 walks and 7 strikeouts in a game the Dodgers went on to win 3-1. In his last 3 starts, Buehler has a 1-0 record with a 2.70 ERA, a 0.75 whip, 5 walks and 23 strikeouts over 20 innings of work. Buehler makes his 8th career appearance and 6th start against the Giants in this contest. He comes in 4-0 with a 3.00 ERA, a 1.30 whip, 12 walks and 37 strikeouts over 30 innings of work against them. Buehler is 4-0 with a 3.09 ERA, a 1.329 whip, 7 walks and 30 strikeouts over 23.1 innings in 5 career appearances, 4 starts, at Oracle Park. Trevor Bauer struck out 11 in his first start against the Giants last night and held the first-place Giants to 2 hits over 6 1/3 innings with a season-high 126 pitches. Both teams have been hot of late as the Dodgers have won 8 of 9 after dropping 5 straight series, pushing them back into the NL West race. San Francisco has won 5 straight and 8 of 10 as they try to hold off the Dodgers and Padres for the NL West lead. Buehler has pitched very well this season, and that has been a stabilizing force for the Dodgers. Losing Webb is a blow for the Giants, as they hope he'll only miss 1 start. Unfortunately, missing 1 start against a team like the Dodgers puts pressure on whoever takes the mound. The San Francisco Giants had their 5-game winning streak snapped in a heartbreaker Friday in the first of 3 games with the Dodgers this weekend. The Giants will face the Dodgers 6 more times over the next 8 days. San Francisco won their 5th straight as they pounded the Reds into oblivion in the series finale on the road Thursday. The Giants entered Friday with a 1-game lead over the Padres and a 2-game edge on the Dodgers in the NL West picture. Against the Reds, the Giants had 16 hits and slammed 4 homers. Evan Longoria, his 5th, Brandon Crawford, his 11th, Aaron Ruff, his 6th, and Steven Duggar, his 2nd, each went deep in the contest. That offensive barrage was more than enough for Johnny Cueto, 3-1, who threw 5 innings, allowing 1 run on 3 hits with 1 walk and 4 strikeouts before handing the ball off to the bullpen. Giants left-hander Alex Wood came into Friday's matchup with Dodgers undefeated with a 5-0 record, but suffered his first loss of the year despite holding the Dodgers to 2 runs over 6 innings. My betting advice for that game is to pick Los Angeles Dodgers. It didn't take long for Boston to pick up where they've left off all season from an offensive point of view. Xander Bogaerts and Rafael Devers got things going in the first inning to put the Red Sox up earlier, and then the rest of the offense continued to contribute to help finish off the game. Watching the Red Sox find success on Friday shouldn't come as a surprise given how balanced the offense has been all season long. Boston is hitting over .250 as a team with 59 home runs and a slugging percentage up near .500. The most impressive part for fans so far has been the back and forth between Devers and JD Martinez within the team leaderboard. Nathan Eovaldi has been pitching extremely well according to his Baseball Savant page, as he is in the 78th percentile in average exit velocity, 77th percentile in hard hit percentage, 84th percentile in walk percentage, and 75th percentile in zero. His 87 miles per hour exit velocity is the lowest against him in the StatCast era. Eovaldi throws 5 different pitches: fastball, curveball, cutter, slider, splitter, and his fastball has been his worst pitch as it has a .316 batting average, and he has not allowed a home run against him at all so far this season. Eovaldi has not faced the Phillies since 2018, so it will be interesting to see how he battles against them. Martinez got out to a quick start this season, but about 2 weeks ago Devers started to have one of the hottest stretches of his career to overtake the crown in home runs and RBI. Since then the back and forth has been consistent, but Devers now again has the team lead in home runs with 12 compared to Martinez's 11. The Philadelphia Phillies have a lot of star power in their lineup, but arguably none is bigger than right fielder Bryce Harper. He has been a good hitter with a .942 OPS with 7 home runs with 13 RBI with 4 stolen bases this season. Howard is yet to make a start this year, coming out of the bullpen in all 3 of his appearances so far. His longest appearance was last time out against the Rockies, where he went 2 innings but struggled as he allowed 4 hits and 3 runs. The only appearance this year where he hasn't allowed a run was against MLB's best team, the Giants, where he didn't allow a base runner over the course of 1.1 innings of work. He's yet to face Boston in his career, and Saturday could be a definite wake-up call for the youngster and a potential welcome to the league. He has been pedestrian hitting the ball in his last 15 games, as he is 14 for 54 with a home run and 3 RBI. The only positive is that he has drawn 9 walks but struck out 22 times and stole 3 bases. If Bryce can get his hitting up here, it will do wonders for the Phillies. My betting advice for that game is to pick Red Sox. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.